this one, we're going to calculate Spearman's rank correlation coefficient for this same data set of chromium and nickel values. And here's the equation right here. This is it. This R sub S is Spearman's rank correlation coefficient is equal to 1 minus, at the top we have 6 times the sum of the difference in rank squared of these guys, which we'll work through, and then N, big N, is the number of paired data values. So in our case, big N is 77. N raised to the third power is this number. I already did some prep work. The difference are these guys. Okay, but the thing is we need D, right? We need D and then D squared. So how are we going to do this? Okay, I got rid of some of the other data because all we care about is chromium and nickel. So we take these guys. The first thing we want to do is figure out the rank. And so to do that, we want to actually sort the data. So we're going to sort it based on chromium, and we're going to do the largest to the smallest. When I sorted them, I sorted both these guys together. I didn't just sort chromium by itself, because if I had, that would have broken the connection between chromium and nickel. You have to keep that connection. It's very important. This is rank number 1. This is the biggest chromium we have. This is the second biggest chromium we have, and so on. I've got these two. I do not want to keep on entering in 3, 4, so I just double click on that guy and away we go. Now I need to figure out the rank of the nickel values. So I'm going to highlight all 3 of these guys now because this is corresponding with this guy. And so now I'm going to sort it, and we're going to sort on nickel, and we're going to do largest to smallest. And here we go. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. This is very exciting. We're going to highlight these guys, double click. Now we're talking. Okay. This D, let's go back to this guy, is the difference in ranks of variables x and y for each paired data value. Again, each of these rows corresponds to a point in space. So D is equal to the difference between these. So this guy minus this guy. Fantastic. And obviously, this is the squared value of this. So this is going to be equal to this guy raised to the second power. So that should be 25. Fantastic, because we want to get away from any negative numbers. So to be fancy, we're going to double click on those guys, and now we're talking, right? So these are both 2. There was no difference. This was a huge difference. All right, so and so on. These are 11 away, 22 away. All right, we're making good progress. This is very fun. Okay, so now we got our D squared. We got our N to the third. I did that. We got our big N, and we just got to build this guy. So now we need to sum all these D squared guys and multiply by 6. I can do that. Let's do that over here. So this is equal to the sum. Multiplied by 6. Fantastic. That's that part. Let's bring this guy back so we can see what we got. So now we got the top, and we want this guy divided by this guy over here, and then we want to take that away from 1. So this is the top part that I just did. And this guy over here is going to equal this guy divided by this guy. Fantastic. And looking at, so now these 2 parts, right? This is this 6 times this guy. This is this one, okay? And then this is, and I'll double click on that, right? This guy divided by this guy down here. And now we just want to take 1 minus this. So this is all right, and unless I've messed something up, this is our Spearman's rank correlation coefficient for nickel and chromium. This value right here. Fantastic.